I want to talk to you guys in this video. It's been so hard. If it was possible. It was so hard. It's probably the hardest things I've ever done.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
Hi, today's video is going to be the hardest video I've ever had to film. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I am so nervous. And I've spent the past week doing nothing but running away from my problems and hiding from all my problems and trying to avoid this because that's what I do best.
The goal with my content is always to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive. In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to be heartless, cruel, or malicious.
I had a severe lapse in judgment, and I need to apologize. I don't expect you to forgive me, as there is no excuse. The goal of my content is always to entertain. But I clearly crossed a line, and I am ashamed of myself. I need to do better. I will do better, and I will be better. This will never happen again.
Hey, what's up, you guys? I just want to say sorry for what I'm about to show you. I just felt like I needed to be honest, and I didn't want to lie to you guys. I feel like I've lied to you a lot before, and I just wanted to be honest. And
as Dan is walking into the meet and greet, she's walking in through my side, and I'm about to go in and I'm about to hug her. So I'm walking towards her as if I'm going to hug her, just because I hug all you guys when I'm doing a meet and greet. I'm going in to hug her, and she walks right past me and hugs Jeffrey, which is totally fine, of course. Like, hey, you hug whoever you want to hug first, that's totally fine. But to me, it just caught me off guard. I just wasn't ready for it. I was like, oh shit. Like, I just felt like in that moment, it was like trying to give someone a high five, but they leave you hanging. If that makes any sense, where you just kind of feel a little uneasy and a little awkward. You're just kind of like, did that just, yeah, that happened. Okay, cool, great.
So sorry. Hey everyone, I just wanted to make this video as a very public apology. Like, I'm a mess. I'm a mess.
I need to apologize for what I did. I am sorry for saying you can't see me while at a school for the blind. The goal of my content is always to entertain.
Hello, I wanted to make a statement on what I said in my previous live stream. It was something that I said in the heat of the moment. I said the worst word I could possibly think of, and it just sort of slipped out. And I'm not gonna make any excuses to why it did, because there are no excuses for it. I'm disappointed in myself because it seems like I've learned nothing from all these past controversies. And it's not that I think I can say or do whatever I want and get away with it. That's not it at all. I'm just an idiot. But that doesn't make what I said or how I said it okay. It was not okay. I'm really sorry if I offended, hurt, or disappointed anyone with all of this. Being in the position I am, I should know better. I know I can't keep messing up like this. And I owe it to my audience and to myself to do better than this, because I know I'm better than this.
I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness or depression or suicide. But most importantly, I want to apologize to the victim and his family.
Hey, I know that there's videos of me saying the N-word. Well, Mac Miller says it and I thought it meant homie or friend. I'm sorry. We all grow, we all learn. I made a mistake. Bye.
I'm sorry for not feeding my dogs for a week just so I could film them eating each other. The goal of my content is always to entertain.
I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry for disappointing you. It hurts me so bad.
Because in the moments where I look like I'm like really laughing or really scared or really disgusted by the food in my mouth or like really shocked by what I'm seeing, it's not real. None of it.
I just want you guys to know that I am human and I'm going to make mistakes along the way. But I'm going to do my best to learn from those mistakes and try my hardest to be a better human for you guys, for my family, for myself. You know, I'm 27 years old now. You know, I'm not a child anymore.
I'm super sorry for screaming gross, poor people while at a soup kitchen. The goal of my content is all.
Like I said, I've made a huge mistake. I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm just here to apologize. I'm ashamed of myself. I'm disappointed in myself. And I promise to be better. I will be better.
Being human is hard. It is very hard. Sharing your humanity with people is very hard.
I'm super duper sorry for running up to the Pope, stealing his hat, and saying, "Look at me, I'm the Pope now." The goal of my content is all.
6 years ago, decided to retweet things that were so vile and hurtful. I was so stupid and ignorant, and I have no excuses here today. I'm not here to give you an excuse. I have no excuses. I'm only here to say that I'm so sorry.
And now I've grown up and I've changed. I've learned so much and I've matured. And
I'm sorry for going to a funeral and screaming, "Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey" at the casket. The goal of my
I just wanted to make this video. This is the last video you're gonna see of me like crying and being crazy, I swear.
I love you guys so much. And whenever I see I disappointed you, it just breaks my heart into a million pieces. I'm so sorry for anyone that's been hurt through this. Anyone.
For my fans who are defending my actions, please don't. They do not deserve to be defended.
I'm sorry for running up to various homeless people and screaming, "Go home." The goal of.
And no matter how terrified I am of people thinking a certain way of me or something because of mistakes I've made, that it's a lot less hard for me in the long run just to own up to it right then and there fully, honestly, and apologize for it. Because we're all only human and we all make mistakes.
I was frustrated that my Uber driver didn't speak English.
So here you go. I'm so sorry that this is going to be the most uncomfortable 8 minutes of your fucking life. Have fun.
First off, I want to say we just hit 40 million followers. Jack Gang for life. Thank you so much, fam. Also, I'm sorry for smashing or passing on victims of the Titanic. The goal of my content.
What's up, everybody? Today I wanted to sit here and turn on the camera and talk to you guys about some really serious subjects, some issues that I have been dealing with for a long time, and just have a one-on-one with you guys.
Before I begin this month's apology, I just want to announce we have brand new merch, Jack Gang, starting at $70. I'm sorry I called all of your moms fat.
I am so sorry for my words. I am so sorry for everything that I've said in my past. I can never turn back time and take those moments away. They happened, I have owned up with them, and I have lived with it for a long time.
This week for my video, I posted a vlog of me going to get some fish with my boyfriend Julian, and I have since taken that video down, and I've seen a lot of people. I did write a response on Twitter as to why I was taking it down, and there's still a lot of people that are like very confused as to what happened. And first of all, I didn't sleep Wednesday through Thursday because this was like, it was completely just like destroying. I was like sobbing all day on Thursday. I fell asleep last night at like 8 p.m. or something and just woke up. So I'm laying in bed this morning and I'm just like, how can I make this a teachable moment, a fixable moment where I can show people my mistakes so that people don't do it again instead of just taking it down. Like, I'd like to at least be like making this into something where people can have a better idea of what to do in the future and what not to do in the future, because I made a mistake and it was my fault and I feel terrible for it. And I know a lot of you, at least that saw the video when it was up, and even now are like, this is ridiculous. And I totally understand that attitude, but to me it's not ridiculous, and to, I'm sure, a lot of people that have fish as pets don't see it as ridiculous.
I'm sorry for dabbing at the tomb of the unknown soldier. The goal of
I think that racism is a very serious subject, especially in today's world. I'm embarrassed as a person because that is not what I've ever stood for. I am all about self-expression, self-worth, self-love, and I think it's awful that you guys have to see me in that light, because I don't ever want that to take away the message that I have always been about.
I am sorry for tweeting out, haha, ew, just met the ugliest fan. But in my defense, she was very hard to look at. The goal of my content...
I was emotionally abused every time that I left the house. People did not accept me. I would be walking down the street and people would scream shit at their car every single day. I felt like a piece of shit. So what did I do? I fought back with anger. I fought back with rage, and it's wrong. I want to set an example for the youth and the future in front of me. And I want to go on record and let you know that that is not okay.
I'm sorry for poisoning the Gotham City water supply.